Dr. Terri, where JAM stands for Jesus and Me. Hi, I'm Dr. Terri, Children's Pastor for Faithful Central Bible Church. Children, I hope that by now you know that God loves you so much and He can use you to do great things, even though you're a child. Today's lesson is about another child that God used. His name is Josiah. Josiah became king of the Israelites when he was just, wait for it, 8 years old. Josiah's dad, he was a bad king. He didn't follow God at all. He worshiped false gods called idols. He built idols all over the land and worshiped them instead of worshiping God. By the time Josiah became king, the people didn't even know who God was anymore. Josiah, he was a different king though. He was a good king. So Josiah, he started tearing down all the idols and decided to rebuild a temple to worship God. While he was rebuilding that temple, a priest found a book of the law. This book had God's words in it, and it explained how the people were supposed to behave. Sort of like our Bible. Josiah was so excited about the book of God's laws that when he heard the laws that were written in the book, he was sad though. Why do you think he was sad? Well, Josiah learned that he and the people were actually disobeying God. Josiah knew that he deserved to be punished for disobeying God over and over again. But still, Josiah wondered, will God forgive me for being disobedient? Well, as it turns out, Josiah was very sorry, and God showed him mercy. That means that God forgave Josiah, even though he deserved to be punished. Josiah was so excited that God forgave him that he took that book and he read it to all the people. He wanted them to know everything that he knew about what God said. Josiah promised to obey God with his whole heart, and the people obeyed God too. Josiah was so excited to follow and obey God that he tore down every idol, even the ones that were inside people's houses. And guess what he did with them? I bet you can't guess. He burned them to the ground. The Bible tells us that there was no other king ever that was as good as Josiah. He was the best king. He loved God, he obeyed God, and he was only 8 years old. So what does that mean for me, Dr. Terri? Well, you also can be great like Josiah. We already have God's words right here in the Bible. So make sure you read it and obey it every day and do what God says in His word. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure you do not worship any idols. Remember, an idol is anything that we make more important than God. So that could be a toy, it could be a game, a cell phone, TV, or a person, anything really. Children, give all of your worship and your praise to God. Love it with all of your heart and obey what He says. Then you too can do great things for God. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. I'm Dr. Terri, and I'll see you next time.